Superstar Britney Spears has been making headlines since 1999, but most recently the news is less about her music and more about her legal battles. Today I'm going to get an update from Thomas Roberts. He's the host of Daily Mail TV, who's bringing us the Daily Mail TV download. Hey Thomas, what's happening with Britney Spears, please?
It all started back in 2007 after that notorious night that she was spotted driving her car with her infant son in her lap, then shaving her head and attacking photographers, their vehicle with the umbrella, remember that, at the car window?
Yep.
So her father, Jamie, petitioned for the emergency temporary conservatorship. Again, the word being temporary, but it turned out to be anything but, because it just kept getting kicked down the road and extended. So in 2019, her father actually stepped aside. So the conservatorship right then was handed over to someone else because Jamie had a medical condition and couldn't be the steward of it. So that care manager role went to a person named Jody Montgomery. Now, in August of this year, Britney filed to request to permanently replace her father with this Jody Montgomery person. Even more recently, Britney is now fighting with her dad and the move to appoint a co-conservator of her estate, so somebody that would share that role with Jody and the dad potentially. She says she would prefer a qualified corporate fiduciary, which is more like a bank board. But when the judge asked if she would sign a declaration of her feelings, her lawyer shockingly, Doc said, this is where it really got a little weird for everybody, because he said she lacked the capacity to sign a declaration and likened her to a comatose patient.
What? Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, well, first of all, Thomas, before you get there, first of all, for viewers who may not know, a conservatorship is when a judge appoints a person or an organization to take care of another adult who cannot care for him or herself or manage his or her own finances. So Britney has this break back in 2007, I guess it was. We all remember that very well. The dad becomes her conservator. Dad gets sick in 2019, so he steps down. Jody gets appointed. Now they're back and forth, and now when the judge asked her to sign a declaration, the lawyer says that she has the capacity of someone who's comatose? Doesn't make any sense.
So, and it doesn't, because you would think that during the time of when the conservatorship was put into place that there would be these baby steps to get Britney back to a place of running and managing her own life. But it doesn't look like they've been doing much work in that direction to get her fully launched on her own.
But Thomas, here's the deal. So it's been, what, almost 13 years? So the question is, she's not able now, she's not of the mental capacity to be able to handle her own finances, make her own business decisions, or even choose who she wants to lead those efforts.
Well, that, Doc, is really kind of where the big mystery is solved with those answers, because the terms of her conservatorship, they are private. But again, we're talking about, she's worth millions of dollars, and the records that she's put out, the work that she's done, it's a legacy for her and her kids. And I think that that's what her dad was trying to protect. But her conservators, they've kept track of the most mundane things in terms of her money, like her Starbucks order.
What? This is unbelievable. Thomas, is she voluntarily under the conservatorship?
It's voluntary. It's something that she's agreed to kind of like have the ship steered for her. So her lawyer can file the paper to get out of it, but it's going to be a really long and complicated process. There would likely be a drawn-out, protracted evaluation of whether she has the capacity to make decisions, one of which is to leave a conservatorship, since she's now been brought up in court saying that she shouldn't leave a conservatorship. Her lawyer says she doesn't really want it all to end, just that she wants her dad to not be a part of that control. And I think that's the sticky wicket here, because family being involved, there are emotions and deep roles that we all play with our families. And it's hard, I think, probably for something in her adult life to deal with her dad dealing with all of her money and over her Starbucks order. I mean, it's a little much.
Yeah, it's so convoluted. I don't know how you see a way out of this, but thank you for joining us today.
Well, hey, I'm here for you anytime you need a convoluted story untold, and revealed for you.
That's right. Well, of course, we wish Britney the absolute best and her kids, and hopefully they will come to a good resolution. And, of course, to check out Thomas Roberts and his show, The Daily Mail TV, just go to dailymailtv.com for more of the latest celebrity news.